LA is one of the most challenging, but when done right, most rewarding dating cities in the world. And if you're a successful man who's been struggling or putting off dating because you don't have time, then what I'm about to tell you is going to change everything. I've spent 20 years now helping good men attract great women. And here's what I can say, and I can promise you, is dating doesn't have to be a numbers game. In fact, when done correctly, being busy can actually be your greatest advantage in finding love. I'm going to share the exact framework that has helped hundreds of my clients like Landon, who not only mastered dating, but discovered career and family happiness he never thought before possible. And Kenton, who transitioned from Louisiana's super slow-paced dating scene to finding his beautiful wife now here in California. And the proof is in the results. My clients consistently find meaningful relationships by following a strategic approach that matches their intentions with the right actions. Because when you have the right system, dating doesn't have to suck. Your dating profile is actively driving away quality matches right now. But here's the good news. It only takes 30 minutes to fix. Take Darren in Colorado. He had no idea how women perceived his personality through his online dating profile. His photos, they were forced, awkward mirror selfies under crappy yellow harsh lighting. There's no effort to showcase his unique personality and really what made him different. I showed him how to take advantage of the golden hour lighting 30 minutes before and after sunset and sunrise that really make his skin glow, to create vibrant, attractive colors, to find affordable professional photographers nearby, using Yelp to get stunning natural looking shots, and really authentically highlight his passions in his bio when he wrote them out there so he stood out from the sea of generic profiles of guys that were just trying to look cool. But dating isn't just about photos, it's also about presence. And Darren didn't know how to leave a lasting first impression when meeting new people. He either spoke too little, appearing closed off or not interested, or he listened without giving any sort of feedback cues. He talked too loudly when he did talk and that distracted people. He learned some simple but powerful communication shifts, how to nonverbal listening cues like nodding, simple eye contact, nonverbal affirmations like, yeah, I get it, to show engagement. He learned to slow down his speech, lower his vocal tone to project calm confidence, sharing his passions naturally in conversation instead of just waiting for permission to talk. And the result, instead of getting ghosted for awkwardness, he started having women drop hints that he should ask them out on second or even third dates. One focused session with me beats months of bad matches. First impressions are formed in seconds, and your style speaks loudly before you do. Emmett was spending a ton of money on designer clothes because he thought that's what women liked. That's what they bought, right? So he'd walk into stores and the beautiful sales ladies there would sell him expensive name brand clothes that they liked for them, but none of those clothes really matched his actual personality. And so on dates, when he wore them, he'd feel uncomfortable, like he was wearing someone else's clothes. We ended up doing a full closet reset that completely transformed his style, and I taught him the basics of color theory, what makes him look powerful and attractive and put together, how to match patterns and textures to complement his body type, and also the celebrity cheat code, which is finding a style muse and adapting their look without spending a fortune, as well as how to tailor affordable clothes to match the luxury brand look. After donating half of his wardrobe, he finally learned what he looked great in, and when he stepped out, he felt confident because his clothes really reflected who he was inside. Your image should match your worth. Most men lose great matches before the first and second date. Josh had no problems getting first dates. He read all the books on attraction, watched all the YouTube videos. He was smooth as butter at physical escalation, but women saw him as a fun time and not a long time. And the quality women, the ones he actually wanted, they didn't take him serious. Here's why. His conversations were way too high energy. He entertained instead of connecting. He filled the spaces with long-winded, try-hard stories that made him seem insecure because he was trying so hard to be cool. He pushed women into their masculine energy by making everything about himself. So we made subtle but powerful shifts with him. He learned to use silence strategically, giving women space to step into the conversation. He slowed down his vocal pacing to create mystery and intrigue. He trusted himself enough to share personal stories, but only with women who earned them. The result, he stopped chasing validation and started creating deep, meaningful attraction. It's not about time, it's about technique. Dating in Los Angeles requires strategy, not endless hours. Every city is different. In LA, it's easy to be mesmerized by the endless supply of beautiful women and just as easy to get discouraged after rejection. But here's what most guys don't realize. High-value women think differently. They want to be approached, but in the right way. There's a reason you see stunning women with normal-looking guys. It's not because of money. Understanding where to meet them, how to approach them, and what truly drives attraction is the key to success. The right strategy beats random action. Every month you wait costs you 3 months of potential happiness. I've worked with so many men who waited too long to invest in their dating lives, but today they're with amazing women who love and respect them. They're happier and more fulfilled than they've ever been. Their only regret is that not doing it sooner. Because here's the truth. You can put a dollar value on a lot of things, but success feels hollow without someone to share it with. Connection grounds you, inspires you, and gives meaning to your struggles and successes. Time invested now saves years later. You've invested years in your career, now invest in your happiness. Think about where you want to be next time in a year if nothing changes. Will you still be swiping away endlessly, still watching your friends get married, still telling yourself maybe when things slow down? But the quality of your relationships determine the quality of your life, and transformation takes courageous, purposeful action. Here's what I want you to do right now. Click the link below to schedule a free 15-minute clarity call with me. In just 15 minutes, I'll help you to discover new paths to improve your dating life. No pressure, no obligation, just real, honest insights from someone who's helped countless men transform their dating lives. When done correctly, dating isn't a numbers game. You don't have to figure it out alone. Click the link below to schedule your free clarity call.